So I wanted to do a video on the reason why I quit because I have some big news on what I will do after teaching. I've been teaching for 7 years now. I was a second grade teacher this past year and the year before, and then 2 years before that I was a kindergarten teacher, and then 3 years before that I was a special education teacher. So I have been teaching for a long time and I have enjoyed it. So I really wanted to just put out a video of why I'm quitting because I feel like a lot of teachers who do these quitting teaching videos are sending the wrong message that teaching is a bad profession to get into. Yes. Hey there. Welcome. My name is Miss Campbell, and I have some big news for you all. So, yes, I did resign from my teaching position at my current school. I did not resign because of the horrible school culture, the control and admin, low pay, or challenging students. I did not resign at all because of that. That was not the reason. I resigned because of my baby boy. Ooh, got a little, there we go. I'm burping him right now, y'all. So this is my 1 month old baby boy, and I'm so in love with him. He's amazing. He's precious. He brings me so much joy. And I resigned so that I can stay home with my son because as a new mom, I want to be there for all the special moments my son has. And I've been able to do that just for the past month because I'm right now currently on summer vacation. He was born in June, and right after school ended, and it's August right now. So it's been such a beautiful and tiring experience, but I would not trade it for the world, and I want to continue to enjoy that. So I resigned so that I can continue to enjoy that with my baby boy, to stay at home, and thankfully, God has blessed me with a husband and finances to make this possible. Unfortunately, there are many teachers who don't have that, and so I know they wish they could, and I'm like praying that you all get through this as new moms, as new teachers. You can do it, and hopefully, it doesn't bring too much stress upon you as a first new mom. Because for now, I've been enjoying it. It's been wonderful. So I'm gonna put him down real quick. Say hi. He loves to look up at the ceiling. So I wanted to do a video on the reason why I quit because I have some big news on what I will do after teaching. I've been teaching for 7 years now. I was a second grade teacher this past year and the year before, and then 2 years before that I was a kindergarten teacher, and then 3 years before that I was a special education teacher. So I have been teaching for a long time and I have enjoyed it. So I really wanted to just put out a video of why I'm quitting because I feel like a lot of teachers who do these quitting teaching videos are sending the wrong message that teaching is a bad profession to get into. Yes, there are many schools who have controlling admin, low pay, challenging students, and a horrible school culture, but there are schools who are great. And I was fortunate to work at one for this past 4 years. Personally, it was not the perfect school. There's no school that is perfect, but it was an upgrade from the school I previously worked at before. Yes, as a teacher, the work is demanding, but I learned how to balance and organize the work so I wouldn't take my work home and be so stressful. Plus, at the school that I just resigned from, I had more support from my admin than the previous school that I taught. And I also had a great relationship with my students and the parents, which was a plus. One of my students gave me this really, really cute earring that I'm wearing right now as a gift. And it was such a joy working at my school because I didn't have any extreme behaviors and the parents were so involved. They even sent me gifts and for the baby boy, for my baby's boy, and I even sent them pictures of my newborn son when he was born. And during the summer vacation, many of the parents, it's okay, and men during, it's okay. There we go. Good job. There you go. You're good. It's okay. There. And during my summer vacation, many of the parents who I still keep in contact with now were messaging me asking, Miss Campbell, are you coming back? Miss Campbell, are you teaching second grade again? Are you teaching another grade? How are you feeling? How's baby boy? And it's been a joy to receive those. And so it's been truly, truly a joy and a blessing having amazing parents who go above and beyond to show up for me, for their students, for their children. And so as I've been teaching for this past 7 years, I will honestly, honestly miss these families and my students because they were such a joy. But I know it's the right decision to leave teaching right now. I need to be there for my son. And I felt as my son, and also I also felt like outgrown the school, and it was time for a new change. I had did so much for the school. I started with the school when it was a new charter school, and I was there from its beginning. And I felt like I needed to go onto a new path, and it's time for me to take on that role of motherhood. Life is too short to not do what makes you happy, and what makes me happy right now is my son, being there for my family, because I love taking care of my son. I do, I really do, and I honestly don't want to go to work and leave him home without me being there. It's kind of like an OCD type of thing. But I've learned a lot over these 7 years, and I feel like I have developed a lot of leadership skills, and I felt stuck being the teacher um, in the role. And I think there was another role meant for me, my calling, a purpose that I was meant to do. And so I know it was the right decision, because there were days when I did feel drained because of the effort of my work ethic. I was going above and beyond to put into effort into teaching. I would leave school drained sometimes, and then I would go home and I would tutor. I taught writing to three different second grade classes. I was a grade level coach, helping my grade level team. I was a chair dance coach and one of the leads on the students events committee. And so being the chair coach and planning events were all volunteer. Okay, they were not paid gigs, might I add. So I did not do it for the money. It's okay. You were just quiet a second ago, and as soon as I record, you want to talk. So, being the chair coach and planning events were all voluntary, non-paid gigs, okay, might I add. So, I did not do it for the money. I did it because I love being involved in my school, and I wanted the students to have a great school culture. So, since I was involved in so much, I had a lot of meetings every day. I also had to plan lessons during my prep time because I was not taking the work home, since I had to tutor right after school and teach chair dance right after school. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, this last year was wonderful because of my students and parents, but it was incredibly difficult. The only reason that got me through teaching this year was my amazing students and their wonderful and supportive parents. And honestly, I had to make this difficult decision to let them know that I'm not returning back to teaching. I do love teaching. But I love my baby. But I love my baby boy more, and he's my priority right now. And I want to nurture him and be there for the precious moments. So, since this past year, I devoted all my time to teaching in the classroom, to tutoring online, mentoring teachers, and doing chair dance coaching, as well as events coordinator for the school fundraising. There's so much I did. I am ready to breathe. I am ready to take care of my son, and I am ready. Big news, drum roll. I will begin to work at home, being a full time mom, sharing my teacher tips on YouTube, sharing resources on Teachers by Teachers, as well as offering mentorships to teachers and online tutoring. So this mentorship is a 1 hour tailored individualized session with teachers. It's one-on-one. I'll help you learn best teaching practices that will enhance your behavior management skills, relationship with parents, and improve your student academic learning goals, and anything else that you'd love to learn. And I will also post on my personal YouTube page. I'll post that link in the description box. You can find everything in the description box. But I'll post on my personal page just sharing my pregnancy tips, how I had a wonderful pregnancy, day in the life motherhood vlogs, and dance fitness tips, because I do dance fitness. I also taught Zumba. That I did have to stop while I was pregnant because it was a lot. But yes, I do teach Zumba, I teach dance fitness, and I'll be going over that on my personal page, because teaching is my passion. Teaching children, teaching adults, teaching dance, teaching the arts, teaching academics. I love to teach. And so I want to teach you all here on YouTube about being a great teacher, teach you all about anything that you would like to know about teachers. You can just put it in the comment box and ask away. So I may return back to teaching in the classroom. I'm not sure what the future holds for me, but I know that right now that my son is in my future. He's my priority, my passion right now. And so I'm super, super excited and ready for the next adventure as a stay-at-home mom, full-time YouTube influencer, and TPT seller. So thank you all. Hopefully I get to mentor you if you're a teacher, if you want any mentorship, or if you're a parent who's looking for online tutor. I'm here to help. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next video. Have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. Bye. Oh, and say bye-bye. Bye. Hi. He's like, what was that? Hi. Hi. Hi.